What is up, guys? Currently at PF right now. I got push day, so got chest, try, shoulder. I'm actually feeling really excited for this lift. Like, I've been excited for this lift since last night. I'm in a moment of awe. Like, I'm very blessed to be excited for this chest day. I'm excited, you know. Like, I'm very blessed to wear these clothes to feel good while I'm hitting chest. Like, I'm very blessed to have an amazing pre-workout meal that will fuel this workout, that will fuel this chest day and this amazing pump that I'm gonna get. Very in awe of like how blessed I truly am, how somebody would die and do anything to be in my shoes. Just remember that, like, there's always somebody who's less fortunate than you. Remember to always be blessed in the position that you are, because remember, you can, it can always be worse. I'm gonna do a whole lot of talking. I'm just gonna run through my push workout. Kind of gets loud in here, so I might do like a voiceover. For chest, I'll usually start off with an incline movement, and I'll do a pec fly. Tricep, I'm usually doing single arm extensions, and I'll do like a JM press or like a dip. For shoulders, I'll do just front and side delt. So front delt, shoulder press, side delt is gonna be a lateral raise. Gonna get into the gym. It is currently, if it would focus, 12:20. Getting here about my usual time. I usually been lifting a lot in the morning times. I used to lift at night a whole bunch, and then now I'm kind of getting into like the morning, afternoon lifts, which I don't mind at all. I actually like it. But enough talking. Gonna get into this lift, and yeah, see you guys there. All right, I'm gonna do a voiceover because it was indeed pretty loud at PF. Just everybody in there, and just the treadmills and everything, pretty loud. But make sure you guys are always stretching before you lift. It's very important. I do a stretch with a band, and while you're also doing a band and some band work with the stretching, I do some shoulder work also, because my shoulder lately is just giving me a bunch of problems. For instance, I'll do some shoulder cuff exercises, just anything of rotating my shoulder in any way, just because my shoulder always gives me problems when I'm doing pec deck or when I'm just rotating my shoulders in general. Implementing this in my warm-up definitely has helped a lot with my shoulders, with tightness and everything else. First exercise I'm starting off with is going to be pec deck. I usually do incline, but the incline was taken at the moment, so I started off with pec deck. First couple weights, I started off with 220 in this clip, did it for 9 reps, which was pretty good, honestly. That's probably better than last week, which is something I'm very happy about. But yeah, got this for 220. I make sure that I keep my arms very straight as I can, especially during my failing reps. Just make sure that your arms are straight. I always go to failure on these. I did 8 to 9 reps on 3 of the sets that I did.
Oh, son, won't you come? Won't you come?
All right, now moving into my first tricep movement of the day, I'm going to be doing single arm tricep extensions. I do these for triceps, and then I also do JM press or tricep dip, but in today's workout that I did do a tricep dip machine. I'm usually doing tricep dips from anywhere from 2 sets to 3 if I'm really feeling it that day, and then I also will do it close to like an 8 rep range. If I go above 8, I'll up the weight. And then for these, I'm going to keep my arm as straight as possible to my side, making sure that I'm fully extending my elbow all the way down to where I'm getting a full range of motion. And then also making sure that I'm going to full failure on both sets. This is easily one of the worst shoulder presses I've ever used in my life, but I gotta resort to what I have. So I'll do 2 sets on these. I'll try to shoot for like 8. It's what I usually try to shoot for everything. I'll do 2 sets on these, and make sure when you're doing your shoulder press that you stop at the 90-degree angle of where your shoulders and your arms are, because you don't want to go any further down, because where the tension is, it's going to be more at the top. So if you stop at 90, that's where you're gonna get all your tension from. But like I said, I do 2 sets on these. I try to shoot for like 8. If it's 9, you know, I'll go up and wait a little bit. For the plate-loaded incline press, I kind of overshot my fatigue in both of my sets, which is kind of annoying. Because in both of my sets, I kind of overshot my fatigue. So usually for this weight, I'm getting like 8 reps, but instead I'm pretty sure I got 5. And then the next set, I dropped down some weight, and I ended up getting 5 again. So I really overshot my fatigue on both of these lifts, which is kind of annoying because I usually do pretty good for this weight. And honestly, I've been going up a decent amount on this machine, but yeah, I overshot my fatigue on both of my sets. I got 5 reps for both, which kind of sucks, but it's okay. For these, I'm also doing 2 sets. I'm making sure that my elbows are tucked and close to my body as possible so I can hit that upper chest. Now I do have a tricep dip machine. I've been doing JM press, but I kind of been plateauing on JM press a lot lately, so I just resorted to something else that kind of mimics that push down with the arms. So I'm pretty sure I did 3 sets on these, and then I'm shooting for like 7 to 8 reps, making sure I'm fully extending my elbow, make sure that my arms are locked at the bottom, and that I'm making sure that I'm seated, because I feel like I kind of need a seatbelt for this machine because it kind of lifts me up when I'm pushing down with the weight. But soon, hopefully, I'll get back into doing JM press, because lately of the plateau, it's kind of just like sucks to do JM press. I'm just stuck on constant weight, so just decided to switch this out and started doing this for the last couple weeks. Alright, now on to one of probably my favorite side delt exercise is doing a cable lateral raise with the Echovision cuff. Been doing these a lot lately, and I feel like I've been noticing a bunch of growth lately in my side delts, just growing a lot better than doing anything else. Now, after the camera is dying, I had to record the rest part of my phone, which is not a big deal, but like I was saying, I do 2 sets on these, usually 3 if I'm really feeling it and I get a good pump off of it. I'm doing like 8 reps, making sure that I'm fully extending my arm all the way out to where it's kind of parallel with my body almost, where my hands like right above my shoulder, and I'm making sure that I'm stable by holding on to the cable that's just right next to me, making sure that I can keep my body straight as I'm doing a lateral raise with both arms. I usually do these, like I said, for 3 sets. I'll do 8 reps, and this honestly for an exercise for me feels amazing. Like, this is one of the best probably exercises that I've been doing lately for my side delts, and I feel like they've grown astronomically.
Something's wrong, trying to conquer these fears I thought were gone. And it's been so long, I'm dying to live in a world outside. I want this shit! I want this shit! I can't wait. Beta makes you feel like an alpha.
Alright guys, just finished. My camera died, of course, mid-workout. I say towards the end. I did some abs, I did 2 sets, forgot to record. It was, I say it was really good. I had a really good pump, really good workout. Everything felt pretty smooth. I went up on a bunch of lifts. Happy about this lift because I've been excited for it since yesterday, last night. Everything I did relatively was like 2 to 3 sets. If I feel really good on something, I'm gonna keep pursuing it. So I know on pec deck I did like 3 sets just because it felt really good that day. Incline though, when I was doing incline, I guess I know I didn't overshoot my weight, but I guess I overshot my fatigue because I guess I was so fatigued from the whole workout, especially pec deck doing 3 sets. The weight that I did, I usually do it for 8 to 9 reps. I ended up doing it for like 5 or 6. Everything else went by pretty smooth. I feel like I did pretty decent on everything else. If I didn't maintain, I did go up a little, a couple pounds, which is very, very good. So really want to record today, especially because when I woke up, my camera was dead and it died. But next time I'll make sure that I keep it charged. Let me know if you guys like these kind of videos. I mean, if this video does good, I'm gonna keep doing these videos, because if you guys like them, then I'm gonna keep continuing to post them. And just so you guys like see my split also too, because I know I don't think I talk about it a lot. If you guys like this video and it does pretty well, I'll do more on other days that I hit different things for my split, and I'll break it down like it did in this video. That being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Peace.
To conquer